up the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans and let them know who they are according to the Bible. Now, one thing we have going on in our community that we have a big problem with is killing. We kill each other because we look at each other as we are the oppressors. We look at each other as we are the enemies. But that is not what the Most High God has called us to do. We're supposed to be looking at our brothers and sisters out of love. It's supposed to be charity. It's supposed to be trying to bring each other back and keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. Give me Exodus chapter 20 and verse 13, brother.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 13. Thou shalt not kill.
The Bible, the Most High God just said, thou shalt not kill. That'll stop a lot of things in our community as a nation of people. We will be able to come back as a nation of people by just following that one law right there. Stop looking at our brothers and sisters as if they're the enemy. Stop trying to kill our brothers and sisters. Stop running in and looking at each other as we the enemy, but we not the enemy. The Most High God called us in as a nation of people. We need to get back to getting right with Him. One problem we have in our community is our sisters. Our sisters aborted over 19 million unborn children.
That's right.
Y'all don't think that's a problem? The Most High God said, thou shalt not kill. Even if you kill somebody in the world today, you're going to end up going to jail for it. You're going to end up getting life for it. So it's a judgment for that. It's also a judgment that the Most High God set in place for us for killing one another.
That's right.
Give me the book of Exodus chapter 21 and start at verse 22.
21 and 22?
21 and 22.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 21 and verse 20. It's no 20, it's 21 and it's verse 20. Bring it out. Oh, okay. The book of Exodus, chapter 21 and verse 22. And if men strive and hurt a woman with child, so that her fruit depart from her.
This is going into if a man hurt a pregnant woman. See, the Most High God got a judgment for if you kill your brother and sister. He also got a judgment for if a man hurt a woman while she's pregnant.
And yet no mischief follow. He shall be surely punished according as the woman's husband will lay upon him.
So if the woman is pregnant, the man hurt the child, the father can put judgment, punishment on him.
That's right.
That's in the Bible.
Then he shall pay as the judges determine.
Whatever is set forth, the judgment set determined for them. That man has the right to do whatever he feels necessary to that man for hurting his unborn child.
Right.
You don't think the Most High God feel that way too when you go and kill an innocent child that hasn't even been born into the world yet, hasn't even breathed life into the world? The Most High God got a judgment set forth for that as well too. Give me Proverbs chapter 6 and 16.
Proverbs 16.
Yeah, Proverbs 6 and 16 to 17.
Proverbs 6 and 16. Gotcha. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 6 and verse 16. These 6 things does the Lord hate.
It's going to go into 6 things specifically that the Most High God hates. Read.
Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him.
We know by the Bible that the Most High God hates all manner of abomination. Read.
A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood.
When a child is unborn and you go to an abortion clinic and you kill that child, that's innocent blood that was shed. That child didn't even get the chance to walk in this world, didn't get a chance to see this world before you killed them. That's something that goes on into our community.
That's right.
Our so-called black women going around killing all these innocent babies. And I know some women will say, well, it's due to rape. Well, if you look at the statistic rates on it, only 0.4% is abortion is done because by rape.
That's right.
95.9% is unspecified and elective. Elective means what? Means you going there consistently going in there killing a child.
That's right.
An innocent child because you don't want no more, because you probably mad at the father.
That's right.
You probably mad because he ain't there no more. You probably mad because you did have sex with that man. And so now you don't want to have anything dealing with him or tied to him, attached to him. So what do? You abort. That's not against the most. That's against the Most High God. Thou shalt not kill. Give me Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5. What we read today. Yes, sir. Because a lot of people don't know the Most High God killeth and maketh alive.
That's right.
He wounded and he healed. The Most High God calls us. Read.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 1 and verse 5.
Hey.
Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
Before we was even born out of the belly, the Most High God knew us. So when you go to abortion clinic and you kill a child, you killing a child that the Most High God had formed. That child could have been something special. That child could have been a prophet of the Most High God to walk this earth and give out this word right here.
And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee.
Before you even came out of the womb, the Most High God had sanctified you, which made you holy unto him. Read.
And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nation.
That's right. So you a prophet before you was even born into this world. But you can't be a prophet if the so-called mother or the so-called father is in agreement to abort a child. That's not right according to the Most High God. Give me Isaiah 49:1. We need to come back as a nation of people, gather ourselves together and know and follow God's laws. If we follow that simple law, thou shalt not kill, we'll be able to come back strong as a nation. Read.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 49 and verse 1. Listen, O isles, unto me, and hearken ye people from far. The Lord has called me from the womb.
The Lord has called us from the womb. Read.
From the bowels of my mother hath he made mention of my name.
That's right. The Most High God had already formed you. See, the Most High God knows us better than we know ourselves.
That's right.
So we should stop trying to kill one another and start coming back to one another, start helping each other out, start keeping these laws. We start keeping God's laws, he will bless us, he will prosper us. God only prospers those that do his will, just like it say in the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 26 and verse 6.
That's right.
You know, if you're not doing the Most High God's will, he cannot prosper you. The Most High God is not sending you a blessing, you aborting a child, he's sending you a curse. Give me Lamentation 4 and 3, because a lot of our women don't understand that when you sin against the Most High God, you become cruel. I'm going to show you out of the Bible. Read.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 3. Even the sea monsters drawn out of the breast.
Even the creatures in the water take care of their children. Read.
They give suck to their young ones. The daughters of my people is become cruel.
They become what?
The daughters of my people is become cruel.
It's a cruel thing to abort a child. It's a cruel thing that you are the leading cause of abortion, the so-called black woman.
Bring it out.
That's a cruel thing that the Most High God just showed you.
That's right.
When you kill a child, an innocent child that hasn't even been able to walk and see the world, that's a cruel thing according to the Most High God.
Yep. Like the ostrich in the wilderness.
If anybody know anything about the ostrich don't give a damn about their children. A lot of things goes into, when it comes into a lot of things that can be stopped in the world. It's another thing that can be stopped in the world too. And a lust, one of the things that can be stopped in the world is a lust for spirit.
Prostitute thy daughter. Oh, it's Leviticus 19 and 29. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 29.
And this can go into also when it comes to like abortion and stuff like that, because see, a lot of our people get away from the law. They get away from marriages and stuff like that, and so they just end up just having sex, start fornicating, start committing all kind of adultery, and this is one of the reasons why. Read.
Verse 29. Do not prostitute thy daughter, to cause her to be a whore.
That's one of the problems that we have in our community. A lot of our women, you know, and some of the men too, they prostitute their daughters. How do you prostitute your daughters? By what they got on, by what they wear. They're not dressing according to the Bible, which our women supposed to be dressing in modesty.
That's right.
Supposed to have your head covered, supposed to be having a dress on with fringes on and stuff like that. So a man won't lust after you. That's the reason why the Most High God put those things in place. But because we got away from the laws, we do prostitute our daughters to cause her to be a whore. That ain't my word, that's the Most High God word. And because of that right there, it does lead to abortion. It does lead to the Most High God killing us.
Lest the land fall to whoredom.
Lest the land fall to whoredom. See, we need to change our community. How we change our community? By we changing the way we think. Changing our mindset. Coming back to the Father. Start keeping His laws, statutes, and commandments.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23 and verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
There should be no whore of the daughters of Israel. If you stop whoring and start getting married, that'll change a whole lot of things in our community as well too. Read.
Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
That goes into men who want to lay down with mankind. You want to be gay. Most High God said you shouldn't be that. That right there going to end up leading you to death.
Verse 18. Thou shalt not bring the hire of a whore or the price of a dog into the house of the Lord for any vow. For even both of these are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
And we know the Most High God hates all abominations. Give me that in the book of Sirach, chapter 15 and verse 20, brother. Because that's one thing a lot of people don't seem to understand. The Most High God hates all kinds of abominations.
This is the book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 15 and verse 20. He has commanded no man.
God has commanded no man, pay attention to this, read,
to do wickedly. Neither has he given any man license to sin.
God gave us no license to sin. So if a lot of people come out here saying that they did it by the name of the Most High God, you're lying. The Most High God did not tell you to kill. Right. The Most High God did not tell you go to no abortion clinic and abort that child. The Most High God is against those type of things. A lot of our people fail to realize that. They think when they do things like that, the Most High God gonna bless them in the midst of their sinful ways. No, He's not. The Most High God just told you He hates all abomination. Unless ye repent, you gonna all likewise perish.
That's right.
Jeremiah 17:11.
The Oxford.
O-S-T-R-I-C-H.
Job 39:13. Job 39:13.
I was thinking 39 too. I'll pray for the Father.
This is the book of Job, chapter 39 and verse 13. Goest thou the goodly wings unto the peacocks?
Now this is going to line back off of Lamentations 4 and 3 when it talks about the oxen, when the Most High God said that, you know, His people are cruel, His women are cruel. They're like the ostrich in the wilderness. Read.
Or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which leave her eggs in the earth.
Now we know just by off of science, biology, when you go into looking at an ostrich on how they take care of their kids, you know that they leave them under the earth. That's what the Most High God going to. He's making a comparison of how our so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American women treat their children. Read.
And warmeth them in the dust, and forgetteth that the foot may crush them.
See, they put their children underneath the ground and don't even have the mindset to think that it's going to be people that's going to walk over there. It's going to be other prey, other animals that's going to walk over them. They trample on that, they just leave them out there for the dust. Read.
Or that the wild beast may break them. She is hardened against her young ones.
That's right. She's hard against her young ones. I mean, she has no, like, she's negligent against her own children. Read.
As though they were not hers.
She treat them as if they was not hers. Read.
Her labor is in vain, without fear.
That means that you had no care of your children. It was like you shouldn't even just have it. That's what the Most High God is saying when you go out there and you kill your children, when you abort your children. That's like you harden your heart to your own children. That's why the Most High God said that. He had to compare y'all to an ostrich. An ostrich, if you think about it, an ostrich isn't a real smart animal.
Because God has departed her of wisdom, neither has he imparted to her understanding.
Right, that means when you do that, you have no understanding.
That's right.
Give me the it's not that the five path promote it. Leviticus chapter 18, verse 21. 18:21, so not that the five path promote that. Because even our women, even today, our women aborting children, they did the same thing back then. It was just formed in a different way. Read.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 18 and verse 21. And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire of Moloch.
That goes into sacrificing. Our people back then was sacrificing their own children to a idol god named Molech. Read.
Neither shalt thou profane the name of thy God.
That's right.
I am the Lord.
That's right.
Thou shalt not lie with mankind
Goes into sodomite.
as with womankind.
Right.
It is abomination.
And we know that Most High God hates all abominations. That's my time. I want to say thank you. I want to say Israel, it's time to wake up. We're in these last days, and it's time to get right to keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments so we can live, so we can get up out of here.
That's right.
And with that, I say shalom.